Stoicism, a philosophical beacon born in ancient Greece, endures as a timeless guide to navigating life's storms. Rooted in virtues like resilience and inner peace, Stoicism offers profound insights into the human experience. In this exploration, we uncover 10 key lessons from Stoic philosophy, offering practical wisdom for maintaining calm amidst adversity. From embracing impermanence to focusing on what's within our control, each lesson illuminates a path to tranquility. Join us as we journey through the depths of Stoic wisdom, seeking solace and understanding in an ever-changing world. 1. Focus on what you can control. One of the foundational principles of Stoicism is the concept of focusing only on what is within our control. The Stoics believed that much of our suffering stems from futilely trying to manipulate external circumstances beyond our influence. Instead, they advocated for directing our energy towards those aspects of life that we can actually change or influence. Imagine being stuck in traffic on your way to an important meeting. The Stoic response would not be to rage against the congestion or fret over the delay, but rather to accept the situation as it is and focus on how to make the most of the time stuck in traffic. Perhaps you could use the opportunity to listen to an educational podcast or practice mindfulness techniques to calm your mind. This principle of focusing on the controllable extends far beyond traffic jams. It applies to relationships, career setbacks, health challenges, and every aspect of our lives. By relinquishing our attachment to outcomes beyond our control, we free ourselves from the grip of anxiety and find peace in the present moment. 2. Acceptance of impermanence. Another fundamental teaching of Stoicism is the acceptance of impermanence. The Stoics recognized the ephemeral nature of all things in the universe, including our own lives. Rather than resisting or fearing change, they encouraged embracing it as an inevitable aspect of existence. Consider the changing seasons, a constant cycle of birth, growth, decay, and renewal. Just as the leaves must fall in autumn to make way for new growth in spring, so too must we accept the inevitability of change in our own lives. Whether it be the loss of a job, the end of a relationship, or the passing of a loved one, Stoicism teaches us to greet life's transitions with equanimity rather than despair. One powerful Stoic practice for cultivating acceptance of impermanence is the contemplation of death. By acknowledging the finitude of our time on earth, we are reminded of the preciousness of each moment and inspired to live authentically and purposefully. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca famously wrote, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life." In the face of life's inevitable changes, may we find solace in the Stoic embrace of impermanence, knowing that even in the midst of flux, we can anchor ourselves in the eternal present. 3. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness, or present moment awareness, lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics recognize that much of our suffering arises from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, rather than fully inhabiting the richness of the present moment. Imagine sitting down to enjoy a meal with loved ones. Instead of savoring the flavors and textures of the food, your mind is preoccupied with regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. By cultivating mindfulness, we can learn to anchor ourselves in the here and now, allowing us to fully experience the beauty and wonder of life as it unfolds. One powerful mindfulness practice recommended by the Stoics is the view from above meditation. In this exercise, we imagine ourselves rising above our immediate concerns and viewing our lives from a cosmic perspective. From this vantage point, the trivialities of daily life fade into insignificance, and we are reminded of the interconnectedness of all things. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily lives can help us navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and equanimity. Whether we are faced with a difficult decision, a moment of temptation, or a wave of negative emotions, mindfulness allows us to pause, breathe, and respond with wisdom rather than react impulsively. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "We have two ears and one mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." By cultivating the art of mindful listening, we can deepen our connections with others, enhance our capacity for empathy, and foster a greater sense of inner peace. May we approach each moment with open-hearted awareness, embracing the fullness of life with gratitude and equanimity. 4. Cultivating virtue. Virtue, according to the Stoics, is the cornerstone of a well-lived life. Rather than pursuing external goods such as wealth, fame, or power, the Stoics advocated for cultivating inner qualities such as courage, wisdom, temperance, and justice. Imagine encountering a colleague who speaks harshly to you in a meeting. The Stoic response would not be to retaliate with anger or resentment, but rather to respond with patience, kindness, and understanding. By embodying the virtues of patience and kindness, we can transform even the most challenging interactions into opportunities for growth and connection. One powerful Stoic practice for cultivating virtue is the examination of conscience. In this exercise, we take time each evening to reflect on our thoughts, words, and actions, assessing whether they align with our values and ideals. By shining the light of self-awareness on our behavior, we can identify areas for improvement and commit to living with greater integrity and authenticity. Incorporating the virtues of Stoicism into our daily lives can help us navigate life's complexities with grace and resilience. Whether we are faced with temptation, adversity, or uncertainty, the virtues serve as guiding stars, illuminating the path to a life of meaning and fulfillment. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." By embodying the virtues of Stoicism in our thoughts, words, and actions, we can become beacons of light in a world too often shrouded in darkness. May we strive each day to cultivate the virtues of Stoicism, knowing that in doing so, we contribute to the flourishing of ourselves and others. 5. Embracing adversity. Adversity is an inevitable part of the human experience, yet how we respond to it shapes our character and defines our destiny. The Stoics recognized the transformative power of adversity and advocated for embracing it as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Imagine facing a sudden loss or setback in your life, a job loss, a health diagnosis, or the end of a relationship. The Stoic response would not be to succumb to despair or self-pity, but rather to embrace the challenge as an opportunity to cultivate resilience and fortitude. By reframing adversity as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block, we can harness its transformative power to emerge stronger and wiser than before. One powerful Stoic practice for embracing adversity is the contemplation of the worst-case scenario. In this exercise, we imagine the worst possible outcome of a given situation and mentally prepare ourselves to confront it with courage and resilience. By confronting our fears head-on, we rob them of their power over us and emerge strengthened by the experience. Incorporating the Stoic principle of amor fati, or love of fate, can also help us embrace adversity with equanimity. Rather than lamenting the hand we've been dealt, we learn to embrace it wholeheartedly, recognizing that every challenge is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wrote, "Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish that what happens happen the way it happens. Then you will be happy." By embracing adversity with courage and resilience, we can transform life's challenges into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Whether we are faced with setbacks, obstacles, or failures, may we greet them with open arms, knowing that within every trial lies the seed of triumph. 6. Practicing gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to the stresses and strains of modern life, yet it is often overlooked in our relentless pursuit of more. The Stoics recognized the transformative power of gratitude and advocated for cultivating it as a daily practice. Imagine waking up each morning and taking a moment to express gratitude for the simple blessings of life, the warmth of the sun on your face, the laughter of loved ones, the beauty of nature. By shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have, we can cultivate a profound sense of contentment and fulfillment. One powerful Stoic practice for cultivating gratitude is the evening meditation. In this exercise, we take time each evening to reflect on the events of the day and identify 3 things for which we are grateful. Whether it be a kind gesture from a stranger, a moment of connection with a loved one, or a simple pleasure like a hot cup of tea, expressing gratitude allows us to savor life's small joys and find meaning in the mundane. Incorporating gratitude into our daily lives can have profound effects on our well-being and happiness. Numerous studies have shown that practicing gratitude is associated with greater resilience, improved relationships, and enhanced overall life satisfaction. By cultivating an attitude of gratitude, we can transform even the most challenging circumstances into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." By cultivating gratitude for the blessings of each moment, we can find happiness and fulfillment in the here and now, knowing that within every trial lies the seed of triumph. 7. Managing expectations. Expectations are a double-edged sword. They can motivate and inspire us, but they can also lead to disappointment and frustration when reality fails to meet them. The Stoics recognized the perils of excessive expectations and advocated for managing them with wisdom and discernment. Imagine embarking on a new project with high hopes and lofty expectations, only to be met with setbacks and challenges along the way. The Stoic response would not be to despair or abandon the project, but rather to adjust our expectations and approach it with renewed determination and resilience. By embracing the Stoic principle of eudaimonia, or flourishing, we can find contentment and fulfillment regardless of external circumstances. One powerful Stoic practice for managing expectations is the premeditation of adversity. In this exercise, we imagine the worst-case scenario of a given situation and mentally prepare ourselves to confront it with courage and resilience. By confronting our fears head-on, we rob them of their power over us and emerge strengthened by the experience. Incorporating the Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control can also help us manage expectations with wisdom and discernment. By focusing on what is within our control and letting go of what is beyond it, we free ourselves from the tyranny of unrealistic expectations and find peace in the present moment. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wrote, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." By managing expectations with wisdom and discernment, we can navigate life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. Whether we are faced with success or failure, joy or sorrow, may we approach each moment with equanimity and acceptance, knowing that within every trial lies the seed of triumph. 8. Finding tranquility in nature. Nature has a remarkable ability to soothe the soul and restore a sense of calm amidst the chaos of modern life. The Stoics recognized the therapeutic benefits of spending time in nature and advocated for incorporating it into our daily lives as a source of solace and inspiration. Imagine escaping the hustle and bustle of city life for a weekend retreat in the mountains or by the sea. As you immerse yourself in the natural beauty that surrounds you, you feel a profound sense of peace and tranquility wash over you. By reconnecting with the rhythms of the natural world, we can find refuge from the stresses and strains of modern life and replenish our spirits. One powerful Stoic practice for finding tranquility in nature is the contemplation of the cosmos. In this exercise, we gaze up at the night sky and contemplate the vastness of the universe, marveling at the beauty and complexity of the cosmos. By placing our own lives in the context of the infinite expanse of space and time, we gain perspective on our troubles and find solace in the majesty of creation. Incorporating nature into our daily lives can have profound effects on our well-being and happiness. Numerous studies have shown that spending time in nature is associated with reduced stress levels, improved mood, and enhanced overall mental health. By carving out time each day to connect with the natural world, we can cultivate a sense of peace and tranquility that sustains us through life's trials and tribulations. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote, "He who is brave is free." By finding tranquility in nature, we can cultivate the courage to face life's challenges with grace and resilience, knowing that within every trial lies the seed of triumph. 9. Practicing self-discipline. Self-discipline is the key to unlocking our full potential and achieving our goals in life. The Stoics recognized the importance of self-discipline and advocated for cultivating it as a daily practice. Imagine setting a goal for yourself, whether it be improving your physical fitness, advancing in your career, or mastering a new skill. The Stoic response would not be to procrastinate or make excuses, but rather to take disciplined action towards achieving your goal. By committing to daily habits and routines that align with your values and aspirations, you can make steady progress towards realizing your full potential. One powerful Stoic practice for cultivating self-discipline is the discipline of desire. In this exercise, we train ourselves to distinguish between what is truly within our control and what lies beyond it. By focusing our energy on those aspects of life that we can actually change or influence, we can avoid wasting time and effort on pursuits that ultimately lead to frustration and disappointment. Incorporating self-discipline into our daily lives can have profound effects on our well-being and success. Numerous studies have shown that self-discipline is a better predictor of academic achievement, career success, and overall happiness than intelligence or talent alone. By cultivating the habit of self-discipline, we can unlock our full potential and achieve our goals with grace and resilience. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wrote, "No man is free who is not master of himself." By practicing self-discipline, we can liberate ourselves from the tyranny of impulse and desire and chart a course towards a life of purpose and fulfillment. 10. Remembering the transience of life. Life is fleeting, and none of us knows how much time we have left on this earth. The Stoics recognized the importance of remembering the transience of life and advocated for living each day as if it were our last. Imagine waking up each morning and greeting the day with a sense of urgency and purpose, knowing that each moment is precious and irreplaceable. The Stoic response would not be to squander our time on trivial pursuits or petty grievances, but rather to seize the day with courage and determination. By embracing the awareness of our own mortality, we can live authentically and fully, without regrets or reservations. One powerful Stoic practice for remembering the transience of life is the contemplation of death. In this exercise, we imagine ourselves on our deathbed, reflecting on our lives and the legacy we leave behind. By confronting our own mortality, we gain clarity on what truly matters to us and are inspired to live each day with purpose and passion. Incorporating the awareness of mortality into our daily lives can have profound effects on our well-being and happiness. Numerous studies have shown that contemplating death is associated with greater appreciation for life, increased gratitude, and enhanced overall life satisfaction. By embracing the impermanence of life, we can find solace in the present moment and live each day with courage and conviction. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not act as if you had 10,000 years to live. While you have life in you, while you still can, make yourself good." By remembering the transience of life, we can seize the day with courage and determination, knowing that within every trial lies the seed of triumph. Conclusion. Stoicism offers a treasure trove of wisdom for keeping calm amidst the storms of life. By embracing the principles of Stoicism, focusing on what we can control, accepting the impermanence of all things, practicing mindfulness, cultivating virtue, embracing adversity, practicing gratitude, managing expectations, finding tranquility in nature, practicing self-discipline, and remembering the transience of life, we can navigate life's complexities with grace and resilience. May we incorporate these lessons into our daily lives and find peace and fulfillment on the journey of life.